Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Improve English Talk, where learning English is calm, warm, and simple. It's so good to be here with you again.
Hello, Sarah, and hello to all our wonderful listeners tuning in today. It's always a pleasure to spend this quiet, relaxing time together, learning English slowly, step by step.
Mark, you look very happy today. Did something special happen?
Well, I'm feeling excited because today's topic is one of my favorites. It's something everyone needs, no matter where they live or how much English they know.
Yes. I think our listeners will love it too. Today, we are going to practice simple restaurant English. Ordering food, asking questions, talking to a waiter. Everything you need for a real conversation.
Exactly. And don't worry, we will speak slowly, clearly, just like always, so you can follow along, relax, and enjoy the lesson.
Before we start, to all our amazing listeners, if you enjoy learning English with us, please remember to subscribe to Improve English Talk and click the like button. It truly helps our podcast reach more learners around the world.
Yes, your support means a lot, and we love seeing you practice English in the comments. It makes our day.
All right, let's begin. Mark, tell me, when was the last time you went to a restaurant?
Let me think. Yes, 2 days ago. I went to a small Italian restaurant. It was warm, quiet, and the food smelled incredible.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. What did you order?
I ordered pasta, of course. It's my favorite. And I said, "I'd like the pasta, please." Very simple, very polite.
Exactly. And that's a classic restaurant phrase. Our listeners can use anywhere. I'd like. It's soft, polite, and natural.
Yes, and there's another good one. Can I have, for example, can I have a coffee, please? Both phrases are perfect for ordering food.
We'll practice them in detail, very slowly. But first, let's imagine something together. Imagine you walk into a restaurant, and the waiter smiles and says, "Hello, how many people?"
Yes, very common. And you can answer, "2 people, please," or "just one, please." Simple, friendly, easy.
Then the waiter says, "This way, please," and shows you your table. It's a soft beginning to a comfortable conversation.
And after you sit down, the waiter usually asks, "Can I get you something to drink?"
Which is our first focus today, ordering drinks in simple English.
Yes, and we'll teach our listeners how to answer slowly, naturally, with confidence.
Perfect. Let's begin with the easiest and most useful phrases for ordering drinks. So, let's begin with something very simple, something you will always hear in a restaurant. After you sit down, the waiter usually asks, "Can I get you something to drink?"
Yes, and this question is very common and very easy to answer. But many learners feel a little nervous in real life. So today, we will practice it slowly, calmly, step by step.
Exactly. And our listeners can repeat after us to build confidence. The easiest answer is, "Yes, I'd like," and then your drink.
For example, "Yes, I'd like some water, please." Or, "I'd like a coffee, please." Very soft, very polite.
You can also use, "Can I have?" It's just as natural. For example, "Can I have an orange juice, please?"
Yes, exactly. These two phrases, "I'd like" and "Can I have," are your best friends in any restaurant.
Let's practice slowly so our listeners can shadow along. "I'd like some water, please."
"Can I have a cup of tea, please?"
"I'd like a lemonade, please."
"Can I have a coffee, please?" Sarah, sometimes beginners feel shy to say these sentences out loud, but when you practice slowly, they start to feel comfortable.
Absolutely. And many learners forget to add please at the end, which is very important in English. It makes your sentence sound soft and polite.
Yes, saying please is like adding a little smile to your words.
That's a nice way to say it.
I remember one time I went to a restaurant and the waiter asked, "What would you like to drink?" And a learner said, "Water." Just one word, very direct.
Yes, it happens a lot. And it's okay, but in English, it sounds a bit strong.
Exactly. So we can teach them a softer version. Instead of just water, they can say, water, please, or I'd like some water, please.
Yes, just a small change makes the whole conversation feel friendly and relaxed.
Another phrase that is very useful is when you don't want anything to drink. You can say, nothing for me, thank you, or I'm fine for now, thank you.
Perfect. These are gentle ways to say no, and they sound very natural.
Let's practice.
Nothing for me, thank you.
I'm fine for now, thank you.
Beautiful. And after you order your drinks, the waiter usually brings the menus and asks, "Are you ready to order?"
Ah, yes. And that is where many learners feel confused. Because they're still looking, still deciding, or maybe they didn't understand something.
Yes, and in part 3, we will teach easy phrases for ordering food and asking questions about the menu.
Perfect. Let's take it slowly and help our listeners feel confident at every step of the restaurant experience.
So, you've ordered your drinks, you're sitting comfortably, and now the waiter comes back with a friendly smile and asks, "Are you ready to order?"
Yes, and this question can feel a little stressful if you don't know what to say. So today, we're going to show you simple, easy answers that you can use anywhere in the world.
Exactly. The first phrase is very helpful when you are not ready. You can say, "Not yet, please," or "We need a few minutes." Both are soft, polite, and natural.
Yes, and when you are ready, you can simply say, yes, we're ready, and then continue with your order.
Now, how do we order food politely? It's very easy. You can use the same phrases we used for drinks. "I'd like," or "Can I have?" For example, "I'd like the chicken salad, please." Or, "Can I have the vegetable soup?"
Perfect, clean, natural English. And many learners worry about how to say the food name. But remember, the waiter understands different accents. It's completely okay.
Yes, don't stress about perfect pronunciation. Just speak slowly and clearly.
Now, let's help our listeners with something very useful. Sometimes, you don't understand part of the menu. Maybe the word is new, or the dish is unfamiliar. In this situation, a great question is, what is this?
Yes, very common. You can point to the menu and ask softly, "What is this?" Or even better, "What's in this?" if you want to know the ingredients.
Another helpful phrase is, what do you recommend? This one is great because the waiter knows the menu well and can help you choose something tasty.
Let's do a little mini practice so our listeners can repeat after us. "I'd like the chicken soup, please."
Can I have the grilled fish, please?
"Not yet, please. We need a few minutes."
What do you recommend?
Beautiful. And now, let's imagine a small restaurant story to make this even more real.
Ooh, yes. Stories help so much.
Okay, imagine this. You sit down, the waiter comes and says, "Are you ready to order?"
You smile and say, "Yes, I'd like the pasta, please." The waiter nods and asks, "Would you like anything else?"
And you answer, "No, thank you." Very polite, very natural.
And then Mark looks at my plate and says, "Oh no, your food looks better than mine. I should have ordered that."
Yes, that happens to everyone in every restaurant.
The important thing is that even simple phrases make you sound confident, friendly, and clear.
And in the next section, we will show our listeners how to ask about spicy food, changing something in the order, and allergies. These phrases are very useful in real life.
Yes, let's continue slowly and help everyone feel comfortable speaking English at any restaurant. So, now that we know how to order food politely, let's move on to some very helpful questions that many beginners are shy to ask in a restaurant.
Yes, and these questions can make your restaurant experience much easier. One of the most common ones is about spicy food.
Exactly. Many dishes look delicious, but you don't know if they are spicy. So a very simple question is it spicy?
Yes, that's perfect. Just 2 words. Is it spicy? Said slowly, clearly, and the waiter will understand immediately.
And if you want food that is not spicy, you can say, "I don't want it spicy, please." Or, not too spicy, please. Very polite. Very soft.
Yes, I always say, not too spicy, please. My mouth begins to cry if the food is too hot.
Yes, I know. I've seen that happen, Mark.
Now, let's talk about something important. Allergies. Many people cannot eat certain foods, and it's important to communicate this clearly.
Yes, a very gentle phrase is, I'm allergic to, and then you say the food. For example, I'm allergic to nuts, or I'm allergic to milk.
And if you're not sure, you can ask, does this have nuts? Or does this have dairy? These questions are extremely useful in real restaurants.
Let's practice slowly so our listeners can build confidence. Is it spicy?
Not too spicy, please.
I'm allergic to nuts.
Does this have milk? Perfect. Now, sometimes you order something and then you realize you want to make a small change.
Yes, like changing the side dish, or asking for no onions, or choosing a different sauce.
Exactly. And in English, this is very easy. You can say, can I change something? Or more naturally, can I have it without?
For example, can I have it without onions? Or can I have the salad instead of fries? Very soft, very polite.
Yes, and here's a gentle phrase when you want to make a small request. If possible, can you make it a little less salty?
Ooh, yes. That's a beautiful phrase. Soft, polite, and friendly.
And remember, waiters hear these questions every day, so you never need to feel shy or nervous.
Right. Just breathe and speak slowly. English becomes easier when you give yourself time.
Let's do a small restaurant mini scene to make this real.
Is this soup spicy?
A little, yes.
Can I have it not too spicy, please?
Of course.
And does this have dairy?
No, no dairy.
Great. And can I have it without onions?
Yes, no problem.
Beautiful. Simple, natural English that you can use in any restaurant.
And in the next section, we'll learn how to respond when the waiter asks, anything else? And how to order dessert and ask for the bill politely.
Yes. Let's continue, slowly and calmly, so everyone feels confident. So, now we've ordered drinks and food, and we've asked some helpful questions. But there is one phrase you will always hear in a restaurant. The waiter comes back, smiles, and asks, anything else?
Yes, this question is very common, and sometimes people feel unsure how to answer. But don't worry, the answer is simple.
If you want something more, you can say softly, yes, I'd like, and then your item. For example, yes, I'd like some bread, please.
And if you don't want anything else, a natural answer is, no thank you, or that's all, thank you. Both are polite and very clear.
Here's a fun example. Imagine the waiter asks, anything else? And Mark says, yes, one more pizza, please.
Yes, that sounds like me on a hungry day.
Yes, it does.
Now, let's move on to everyone's favorite part, dessert.
Ooh, yes, dessert. The sweet part of any meal. In English, the waiter may ask you, would you like dessert? Or, any dessert today?
And a great answer is, yes, please, what do you have? This is perfect when you don't know the dessert menu.
Or you can say, what do you recommend? It's a friendly, natural question.
And if you want to order, just use our two favorite phrases, I'd like or can I have? For example, I'd like the chocolate cake, please.
And if you're full, you can simply say, no dessert for me, thank you.
Yes, very gentle, very polite.
Anything else?
No, thank you, that's all.
Would you like dessert?
Yes, please, what do you have?
I'd like the ice cream, please.
No dessert for me, thank you.
Perfect. Now, after dessert, or after your meal, there is one final part, asking for the bill.
Yes, this can feel a little scary for beginners. But the phrase is extremely easy. You simply say, can I have the bill, please?
Or, could we have the check, please? In American English, both are common. Bill and check mean the same thing.
Exactly. And here's a little tip. If you're in a group and someone wants separate bills, the phrase is, can we pay separately? It's very helpful.
Yes, that one saves a lot of confusion.
Definitely.
Let's imagine a short example of asking for the bill. Excuse me, could we have the check, please?
Of course, I'll bring it right away.
Thank you so much.
So simple, so natural. And when the waiter brings the bill, you can say, "Thank you," or "Take your time" if they are busy.
Yes, just small, gentle phrases that make the whole experience smooth.
And in the next section, we will put everything together in one full restaurant conversation, from start to finish, spoken slowly, just like a real-life example.
Yes, a complete practice conversation that our listeners can shadow. All right, now we are ready for the final step, a full restaurant conversation, from beginning to end. We will speak slowly, clearly, and naturally, so our listeners can shadow along and practice.
Yes, this is the best way to put everything together. So imagine Sarah and I walk into a small, cozy restaurant, and the waiter greets us.
Hello, welcome. How many people?
2 people, please.
This way, please. Here is your table.
Thank you.
Can I get you something to drink? Mark, what would you like to drink?
I'd like some water, please.
And I'd like a lemonade, please.
Great, I'll bring your drinks.
Now, the waiter returns.
Here are your drinks. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'd like the vegetable soup, please.
And I'd like the pasta, not too spicy, please.
Of course. Anything else? No, thank you. That's all.
Now we wait, and the food arrives.
Here is your soup, and here is your pasta. This looks wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Now, imagine the waiter comes again.
Would you like dessert?
What do you have?
We have ice cream and chocolate cake. Ooh, I'd like the chocolate cake, please.
No dessert for me, thank you.
All right, I'll bring the cake.
And now, the final step.
Here is your dessert. Anything else? No, thank you. Could we have the check, please?
Of course, I'll bring it right away. Thank you.
And that was a complete restaurant conversation. Simple, slow, and very natural.
Yes, and our listeners can practice this many times. You can shadow us, pause, repeat, and build confidence.
And remember, mistakes are normal and totally okay. Every time you try, you get better.
Exactly. Just speak slowly, breathe, and enjoy the process.
Well, our time for today is almost finished.
Yes, but this was such a fun lesson, and we hope it helped you feel more comfortable speaking English at a restaurant.
To all our amazing listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to improve English talk and give this video a like.
And share this episode with anyone learning English. Your support means so much to us.
And now, your practice question for the comments.
Yes, tell us, what do you like to order at a restaurant? You can write something simple like, I'd like pasta, or I usually order soup.
We love reading your comments and seeing you practice.
Thank you all for listening today. Stay safe, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.